Hey, I'm attorney Everett Pepper with Pepper and Odom Law Firm, and I wanted to talk to you today about an upcoming CLE that's going to take place in Pearl, Mississippi on July the 18th, 2019. I'll be presenting at this CLE, and it's going to be a CLE on auto injury litigation, if you can see that. We're going to have 4 different attorneys presenting. It's going to be attorney Robert Boyd, attorney Yancey Burns, attorney Jeremy Hudo, and myself, Everett Pepper. And we're going to be talking about some of the stuff that you'll need to know if you're planning on doing any auto litigation, or if you're planning on just catching up on some of the new stuff that's taking place. I'm going to start presenting at 9 o'clock that morning. I'm going to get there a little earlier. You might want to go to get you something to eat, get you some breakfast. It's going to be a one-day, all-day CLE. We got some good topics to cover, and we got some good attorneys that are presenting too, that are well established and well known in the area for doing auto litigation. Like I said, I'm going to start mine at 9 o'clock that morning. I'll go from 9 to 10. I'm going to start out talking basically about an introduction to what uninsured motorist and underinsured motorist is, or UIM, as we like to refer to it. I'm going to move on to how to evaluate a claim, how to measure your damages to see first if you have a claim or UIM claim. Then I'm going to move on to the one thing that comes up a lot is stacking, and when do you stack vehicles. UIM coverage in Mississippi is what I'm going to be referring to. I'm licensed in multiple states, but Mississippi is what I'm going to be addressing in this CLE, and how the stacking of different vehicles and different policies interplay, and how you can use that to get the maximum damages for your client. And carrying off that, I'm going to move into different strategies for maximizing your damages, and how you can work with your clients to follow their treatment and make sure that they're getting enough treatment. And the severity of the injuries obviously affects if there's enough liability coverage to make your client whole, and that will be a situation to where you may end up having to bring a UIM claim or underinsured motorist claim against your client's own policy to get them some extra money to try to get them made whole if there's not enough liability coverage. I want to talk about some investigation strategies that you can use to find out where the money is, look at different policies. There's a lot of different exclusions that apply, different household exclusions. You could have a client that's a named driver on multiple policies with different people at different locations or different households. And it's just a lot of research that you need to do, and I'm going to talk about some strategies, how to investigate that, basically to find the money. We've talked about the maximizing the damages, so there's going to be a lot of overlap with that. Your client's treatment needs to be kept up with during the course of your setup phase when you're gathering your medical records and that kind of stuff, and I'll talk about briefly how to go over some of that. Finally, I want to follow it up and just close out by talking about some specific practice and procedures that you can use when you're filing a UM claim, and some steps, some legal requirements that you have to take regarding to offsets from liability carriers, and also some of the subrogation issues that you'll have to deal with when it comes up. But it looks like it's going to be a good CLE. It's going to start at 9 a.m. On the 18th, Pearl, Mississippi, and it's going to last till about, looks like it's going to wrap up about 4:30 with Attorney Hudo. And this, I invite you to come on out. If you have, the restoration is open now. Today's July the 4th, so you can go ahead and get signed up. You can call the 800 number at 1-800-930-6182. That's the National Business Institute. They're the ones that's hosting the CLE and putting it on for everybody. So it's wrapping up the end of the legal year to get your CLE requirements met. So I encourage you to come on out and join us. It'll be some good learning experiences and some good chances to meet a bunch of other attorneys that are interested in the same type of law that you are. Again, my name is Attorney Everett Pepper. I'm with Pepper and Odom Law Firm here in Jackson, Mississippi, and I look forward to seeing you there. If you need to speak to me about anything, you can reach me at 601-202-1111. Look forward to seeing you.